Well, folks, I received a package in the mail from GardePro yesterday. It's my next field test project, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's a brand new camera for 2025, and I want to open it up with you and take a look at it and see what we got. All right, let's open up this box and check out our new toy. All right, well, first off, we've actually got the solar panel SP300 to go with my new camera, so I'm excited about that. I've never tried one of these, but that should be a bonus. And so here it is. It's the GardePro X66 Pro, and this is a cellular trail camera. Again, it's a brand new model for this year, and we'll take a look at it here. You got your owner's manuals for your trail camera, obviously, and also the lithium-ion battery pack. If you watched my review for the E8 PCF close focus camera 2 months ago, I talked about that as well. That camera came with their lithium-ion rechargeable battery pack also, which I love so far with my other camera. Is lasting really well. I have that camera out for, again, over 2 months, about 9 weeks now, and last I checked it was yesterday. It had still had like 81 or 82% battery life left after 9 weeks, and hundreds of videos both day and night, so it looks like that will last me a long time, like probably a good 10 months on one charge, so I really love that. Of course, you got your tree strap, which I do like their straps. That alligator clip is much easier than some camera companies send a strap that you need to loop through the buckle, which it works, but this is just quite handy. Also, you got your USB cables to hook your camera to a computer if you so wish. Of course, you got your antenna, since it is a cellular camera. And here we have our camera. Take a look at it here. Right, looks a lot like some of their other cameras that I have. Antenna out and attach it. All right, so there you have the camera, and again, is made like many others. There is a new feature of this contour on the back, this grip. Some of the earlier cameras had pretty much a flat back. This will grip well to a tree or post or whatever you want to put that on, so I do like that. Got the same nice big latch, and internally looks again familiar. Does have the SD card slot. Does not come with one, but you need to purchase your own for those. Does come with the lithium-ion battery pack free, so that is definitely a bonus. Need to remove this tab before use, and I'm going to power it on and just see what it looks like. 65% on the battery, and it says please activate camera by app. And so I will need to get onto my GardePro app, which I had from my previous Wi-Fi camera, and activate it through that. I'm just going to show you right now kind of what we got, and I'll activate it and put it out and show you some of the footage from that on a later video. But just kind of go through the settings. I'm assuming many of them are the same as their other cameras, so again, I'll just quickly scroll through those, and you can look at my previous video on the E8 PCF for an in-depth detail of the different settings. So of course you have your cellular, which again, the last camera that I reviewed was a Wi-Fi camera, not a cellular, so it only it didn't require a subscription plan, but you had to be within, say, 100 foot or so of your camera to be able to view and change settings on the Wi-Fi camera. This one will require a subscription plan to send photos directly to your phone no matter where you are at, as long as the camera does have a cell service. One thing I'd like to mention about this camera, it will connect to Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. The other brand camera I had to choose between either a Verizon model or an AT&T model, and that would be the only carrier that it would connect to. This one will connect to all three major U.S. carriers, and it will automatically switch to the strongest signal for wherever it's placed. So that will be a great bonus, because there were spots where I had poor signal with my other one, but since this can switch between all three major carriers, I should have coverage just about anywhere that I put it. Now there could be places out in the boondocks, obviously, that don't have a cell signal, but the fact that this uses all three, automatically switching to the strongest signal, is a great bonus for me as well. So keep that in mind also. You can turn the cellular on and off apparently, so you could use this as a regular trail camera without the cellular function. So that is pretty neat. You would just use it as a regular one with the SD card. It would save your photos and videos on the SD card. Activation code, cellular info, those are things I'll get into once I get it set up more. Your mode, of course, it's same as the other ones: motion detection, time-lapse, or hybrid. And again, these settings: photo or video, photo quality, photo burst, video quality. These are all familiar from previous cameras. Video length, video sound, video format, detection delay, PIR sensitivity, false trigger suppression. Now that's a new setting. I'll check into that. Side motion sensors, motion test, time-lapse interval, time-lapse period, GPS. That's actually a new function, and I'm pretty excited about that. This is the first camera I've had that has GPS location built into it. I've said for years I wish my cameras had GPS location in them. So if you have multiple cameras like I do, and you're getting older and memory's getting worse like mine, it's possible to forget exactly where you placed all of your cameras. And so if you have GPS location, obviously you can't lose any of them, because it'll always be on your app where you have it set. Also, the big thing for me, I have them on a lot of times on public land, and I've gotten a number of cameras unfortunately stolen. Sad that is the case, but so now if a camera gets stolen like this that has GPS, you could always go to your local law enforcement and they could track your camera and hopefully retrieve that for you. So that is a neat function that I've been kind of waiting on for years. So I do really like that. GPS test, GPS interval, time zone, date and time, date format, time format, temperature unit. This will be Fahrenheit or Celsius. Camera name, info strip on or off, loop recording, operation hours, password, language, format SD card, factory reset, advanced settings, version, and contact us. And then back, that's the whole menu. And again, if you want more detail on many of those, I have that in a previous review. And so go ahead and look back, scroll back to find that, and feel free to look through that. I might go over some of these that are new for this cellular camera after I get it set up and show you some of the footage from that. But just quickly, I wanted to go through some of the features of this camera. I have had one other cellular camera before from a different company. That one did not take video. It was photo only. So this one does photo and video. And since I'm kind of a big fan of video, of course I do like that feature. And again, they have, I believe, 3 different subscription plans you can subscribe to. That are pretty economical and very competitive with other manufacturers as far as how many photos or videos you can get sent to your phone in a month for a certain price. And actually, they send twice as many photos than my other camera did on a 1-month plan. So really, it's a great deal in my opinion. And again, you can also have video previews sent to your phone. And of course, you can view all your photos or videos from the SD card or the app on your phone, or hooking a cable from the camera to a laptop or a tablet or so forth. And so the battery pack, that's something I really like. Save on AA batteries, and you can get an extra one, so whenever one does get low, you can just swap them out. Or in this case, you can order the solar panel to go along with it, which in theory should keep the battery pack charged up indefinitely. So we will see how that works. Obviously, I'll let you know once I get that all set up. I'll bring it out here and we'll take a look at it. Your owner's manual. It's a nice compact little solar panel. Got a nice, I believe it's about a 3-meter cord to it. Very thin, with a mounting plate that you can attach to tree or post or whatever you want to attach that to, and plug it in to the bottom of your camera, your port here underneath this cover. You can either hook a 12-volt DC battery pack onto that, or your solar panel, and so, or just simply run it off of your battery pack. So you got three options there on power. And so yeah, really looking forward to trying that out. That should be extremely economical to run this camera. Something else that I like, the flexible plans. So like if you want to buy more than one camera, which the selling price to start out with on one of these cameras is $89.99, which is very economical compared to some other cellular cameras. And if you buy it through the link that I have below and use my discount code, you will get a 15% discount off of that as well, which bring it down to like 77 bucks, which I think is a great price for the feature on this. And if you do get more than one, and I think a 2-pack, if you get the 2-pack, it's actually cheaper yet. It's their most economical package. But you don't have to buy a separate plan for every camera. You can buy one plan and add any extra cameras onto the same plan at a discounted price for any additional cameras. So that's a pretty neat feature as well. You have live streaming, so that when you have this set out in the woods or wherever, or for security somewhere, at any time you can go on your app and pull a live view of what's happening in front of your camera. So if it's set up for security somewhere, obviously you can see if there's anything going on, or you can see what the weather's like if you're a long distance or another state or wherever. Also, I've had spiders build nests on my lens and so forth, and so you can see if your lens is obstructed by leaves or insects or anything like that, that you may need to go check on your camera and clear that out. So that live view could be quite handy for a number of reasons. They have camera sharing, where you can share your app with friends, and so if you have friends or family that you'd like to share with, they can access and view all your camera footage along with you as well. So that's pretty neat if you want to share with friends. And so yeah, and again, they got the LCD screen, and setup for me, once I've used them for a little bit, is pretty simple. And yeah, I look forward to getting it out there, and I'll, here in a few weeks or whatever, I'll share some of the footage with you and let you know on how it's functioning, and the solar panel and all that, and give you a detailed review and some of my thoughts. And again, if you have any interest in it, feel free to check it out in the link below in the description of this video, and be sure to use my discount code for a 15% discount, and it just helps out my channel, and hopefully I can continue to bring you some interesting trail camera content from the wilds of Kentucky. So God bless, and see you around on the next one.